So it's the 1st of March, which means it's time for a new studio vlog. So today I'm actually releasing my Kickstarter into the world. It's all ready and it's going up. I'm gonna put it up, I think, around dinner times, about midday-ish. And yeah, I'm really excited to see how that goes, and fingers crossed that it does alright. But this morning I'm going to be working some more on my animation. Last night I actually ended up doing a little bit more. If you remember last month, at the end of last month, I was finishing off my frog, and I actually started drawing a second frog, and I've got to colour him in, so I'm going to do that this morning. So just to recap you for what I did last month and what I did last night, so I've got this little frog, and I've animated him using Toon Boom, and I'm putting in this little frog here who's going to be like working this little shop in this little bit here, and I've animated him too. So what I'm going to show you is, yeah, so you can see him there moving on the water, but I'm going to show you without that so you can see the other frog. So I know the shopkeeper frog is a lot more simple than the other frog, but I animated the entirety of that shopkeeper frog last night, and the frog in the rubber dinghy, that took me like a month, I think, to animate. I mean, I wasn't working on a month straight, but I was probably spending a good 2 days a week concentrating on it, and yeah, it took me way too long. So I really need to hurry up now and try and get things done really quickly, because I haven't got long left to my deadline. It's just a couple of weeks after Easter, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on the exact date. But yeah, I want to have another frog in that same scene, and I need to colour in the shop one, of course, and then I'm gonna probably have maybe up to 10 scenes of other animals doing different things, so I have a lot to do. So I'm gonna go get started. So I'm about to launch my Kickstarter. I've got a YouTube video ready to get posted. It's all scheduled and it's gonna get posted in about 10 minutes. So I'm really excited for that to go out as well. But I'm about to press the launch button for my Kickstarter. I've just uploaded my YouTube video to my channel announcing the Kickstarter, so I'm now ready to press the launch button for the Kickstarter, and you know, fingers crossed that everything works out okay. 3, 2, 1. Way! And I'm officially launched, yay! I've been working on this little guy on the corner, and I've finished him. Well, I mean, I've still got to do the outline and everything, but like the sketch and everything, and I've finished planning them out, so now I've just got the easy bits to do. And I don't know if you can see as well, I've added like little bits in the background as well, just to fill it up, and to add kind of more character to it. So this is what I've done of this little guy. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah. I'm really happy with how it's come out so far. So I feel like it's been a while since I've last turned the camera on, but I've just been chipping away at my animation for the last few days. But my Kickstarter went live as well this weekend, and it's currently got £72, I thought 300, so it's over 25% of the way. but I don't know, I'm really worried that it's gonna fail. I've still got time, I've still got a month. So what I want to do for this week's video is to help promote the Kickstarter. I'm going to draw some cats and some dogs and just put them in the Kickstarter page and to promote the Kickstarter along with them, because I am offering drawings of animals for the highest reward. So maybe this can be a way to promote it a little bit more. So that's what this week's video is going to be. So I'm going to go and film that now. Today I really need to concentrate on getting my animation done. I want to get that little frog on the left side done. I've also shown it to my tutor and he said I need to play around with the composition of the page a little bit more, and I think I'm going to add in a few extra little details. I want it to be kind of like a fantasy and magical thing, so I think I'm going to add in some kind of sparkly kind of effect. I'm not really sure yet, but I'm going to go and play around with it. And my aim for the end of today though is to get that frog completely done, the outline, the colouring, everything. I just want it to be done because I've been spending way too much time on the scene and I need to move on to the next one. Which I need to really think about what it's going to be. I think it's going to be a family of rabbits, I think, but I need to look through the footage I've got and try and find something that would work well with it. I find with this project, I'm kind of taking vague ideas and then building on them when I see the footage I have, just because it's quite hard to apply something to something that already exists, so you need to work around the video. But yeah, I need to get that done today. Another thing I've been doing recently is researching and planning my Etsy shop. Well, I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be on Etsy at the moment. I think I might do it on Squarespace because they do a student discount and you can have the shop and the portfolio all in one. And I really need to redo my website. It's a bit of a mess at the moment, and I made it with Adobe Muse, which they're actually stopping supporting next year, so I think it'd just be easier to have everything in one place. So I'm thinking about going to Squarespace, but I might also have an Etsy shop on the side as well. I'm not too sure yet. So I've been buying some supplies for that. I'm making some key rings for that, and I've ordered a bunch of stuff to make some more. Unfortunately that's not going to be here for another couple of weeks, maybe even a few months, because I did get them wholesale from China, so that's going to take a while to arrive, but at least I've ordered it and got that sorted for the time being, and I can work on other things while I wait for it to arrive. I've also been buying some denim jackets to paint on for me to sell at my stand in Summer in the City. Summer in the City haven't actually yet opened up their table applications, so I might not get a table, but I'm going to sell these jackets online anyway, because I really enjoy painting them. They're so fun to make and I'd love to do some more. I've really been researching how to make prints and stickers and all that kind of stuff, and I'm really hoping everything works out okay and I can get the store up and running, and then I can get this table. If I can't get a table at Summer in the City, I'll probably try and get one for Hyper Japan or Comic-Con. Birmingham Comic-Con is coming around in the next few weeks, but obviously I'm not going to be ready for that. But I could try and aim for it next year if I'm still in Coventry. That might be a good show to do because I think their tables do go pretty cheap. The only problem I have with that is I don't do fan art, and I think Comic-Con caters more to fan art than just creative and pretty things. But I'll have to look into it and think about things. Another thing is, last night I was working on some sketches in my sketchbook, and I was doing them in this sketchbook, which was probably quite silly, but I just use the sketchbook for really rough ideas. But I drew this little bear and I really like him. But yeah, he's in this sketchbook, so I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to scan him in and colouring him digitally. And I think he might make a really nice print. We'll have to see. So I also want to do him tonight, once I finish the animation, which I'm kind of using as a little bit of a reward for finishing the animation. You know, I'm not going to do this unless the animation is done tonight, but I want to play around with some new Photoshop brushes, so I thought that'd be a really nice thing to do that with. But yeah, I'm going to go and get started on the animation. So I'm slowly getting through it. I've started on the colouring. Hopefully I'm going to get this done by this evening so I can go and work on the bear. Yeah, it's just taking its time. I did experiment with some other techniques, so I might want to go back and tweak them a little bit, because I've never tried these animation techniques before. It's like the stretching and the smearing. I've never done anything like that before. I only put a little bit on that frog, and I might end up changing it because I don't really know how to do it properly. I am just experimenting with it, but hopefully it comes out okay in the end once I've coloured it. So I have finished animating this little guy here, and I've also added in the extra details as well. I've still got to add in the jumping fish, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna have a little tongue there poking out and grabbing these flies, and then I'll be completely finished. But I'm gonna do that tomorrow, and I'm gonna get something to eat now, and then I'm going to work on making that little bear drawing digital. Here's the finished illustration, and I've gone and uploaded it to Instagram, so I'm gonna go to bed now. Literally just got back home. I've had a lot of exciting things that happened this week, which is kind of why I haven't done that much art, but I'm gonna start doing more. I'm gonna do my animation tomorrow, but for now I'm just gonna take the evening off. But I'm going to let you know what has been going on. So today I've just been to a meeting about my local area and creating some art and doing like little activities and stuff around the area, and I'm really trying to get involved in all that. So that's going to be really exciting because my work might be out on the streets of Coventry, which should be really fun. Another thing is I have just applied for a table for summer in the city. I mean, I haven't got much stock right now, but I'm really excited, and I know that, you know, if I get a table, I will really push myself to get things made, and I have lots of ideas for stuff I want to sell, including denim jackets. Yeah, I've just got parcels of jackets lying around my flat, but yeah, I'm really excited about everything that's been happening recently. I've been doing more work as well for my student union, which has been great fun. Yeah, and everything creativity-wise, and maybe possibly helping me get into a job, or, you know, little things like that. Yeah, I'm getting somewhere with things. I posted my last Adobe post today, so I've now finished being a brand ambassador for Adobe, but that was a really fun thing to do and I really enjoyed it. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow because I'm really tired right now. I need to get something to eat. Bye! last night I did say I was going to do more work on my animation, but I've decided that I'm just going to take today off and I'm going to paint a denim jacket instead. So as Summer in the City is coming up soon, I mean, I haven't heard back from them yet, but I have applied. But I was planning on selling some more of my denim jackets there, and I've ordered a whole bunch of them, and I've really only ordered ones in pinks and purples because I want to make a jacket for me to wear, and to kind of go with the whole Pollygone brand. I wanted something pink and pastel. So I bought a couple of jackets for myself, and I'm going to paint one of them, and then Ryan would wear his jacket to the event, just so you could kind of see what sort of things we sold and to kind of advertise the shop on the day. So today I'm going to paint my own jacket. So this is what I've got at the moment. I've got this purpley one, which is sleeveless, and it's quite a short one. This is another short one, it's pink, and I think this is a really nice fit. And then I've got this one, which I don't, to be honest, think I'm gonna paint anything on it because I really like the stripes anyway, and I might just keep this one for myself. But for this one, I plan on painting on a galaxy space theme on the back. So it's quite small, but I think it would be great just to do a whole big piece on the back with planets and things. For this one, I really like the bright neon pink, and I think it looked really good with some kind of green on it. So I think I'm going to be painting on a cactus, and then I'm going to make some stripes across there as well and give it kind of a background. It's going to be quite simple because it is quite small, but yeah, I'm going to paint this one today. I've already come up with a design for it. It's very small and very simple. I've just got a tiny little cactus with some flowers on top, and then there's going to be a flower in the ground and a little shadow. And then maybe if I think it needs it, I'm going to add some white stripes in the background. Over the last few days, lots of really exciting things have been happening. So following from the meeting I had last week, I have been asked to do some illustrations for a book. Nothing's been set in stone yet with that, but that is really exciting, and yeah, I'm going to update you when I hear more about what I'm going to be doing. This is also going to... I'm also going to be creating some art for the local community for this festival thing going on. Things are still in discussion, but yeah, it's just all really exciting that so much has been happening. Another thing is I am now making these videos for Amino app. I don't know if anyone knows that, but it's an app where you have like different communities and things. It's a little bit like Instagram, you can share your art and stuff on it. And I've been asked to make a load of videos for that. My Kickstarter is now 48% funded, so I'm nearly 50% of the way there. And I've been doing some more work on my animation. So I've been animating a little rabbit coming out of this tunnel. It's still very scruffy and messy, but yeah. It's slowly coming along, and I'm really happy with it so far. So I've completely finished the animation now. I've actually added in this little jacket he's wearing. He's got a little cloak over him. And now it's just ready to be coloured in. So I'm going to do that now. So I've got to go to uni in about an hour to do some work, but I'm going to stay here and get some of this mermaid done before I go, because I don't think there's really much point in restarting doing the animation today, and I need to get this mermaid done, so why not do it now as I've got the free time. I finished the outline and I just need to colour it in, but I think I'm going to leave that for another day because I need to get this animation finished. I've now finished colouring in the animation. As you can see, I ended up changing the colour of the rabbit. I just made it a little bit darker just because I felt like the light yellow browny colour just wasn't working, and I really prefer this colour compared to it. Yeah, there you go. So I've got some good news to share. My Kickstarter got fully funded this morning, which is really exciting, and I can't wait to get the money through so I can send the order for the pins. Yeah, and that's great that I'm going to be able to make them. So recently I've been working on my mermaids a little bit more. I have coloured it in, and I'm not 100% sure on the style yet, but I kind of like this idea. So as you can see here, I've kept the colours quite simple and I've not really gone for natural skin tones. I'm not 100% sure on it, but I kind of like the idea of keeping it quite simple and inky looking. Just because I don't want to do anything too complicated and detailed, and I just want to have a kind of stylized look going throughout all of my mermaid designs. But I might play around with that. I've also been adding in the little sparkles on the magic thing. That is taking a long time and I've still got a lot to do. So that's what I'm going to work on for the rest of this morning. I finally finished putting in all the little magic stars and everything. It's taken me a long time, and my wrist absolutely kills. It was so painful doing it because I was just drawing each individual star, and usually I don't really get strains from drawing, but I guess I've started getting them now. But hey, it's done, and I can move on to the next scene. This month has been really busy, but I know next month is going to be crazy busier because I have so much work to do. But you have that to look forward to next month. So if you're new here, please remember to hit that subscribe button and the bell button to be notified for when I next upload, and hit that thumbs up button as well if you like this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!